Yeah, I was actually doing tasks that professionals do that I did not have a degree in. That's what's so awesome and amazing about being a contractor. Hi everyone, welcome to a Biz Creator channel. I just started a new series and it's called Professional Contracting. And I'm here to help you if you are a job seeker looking to become a contractor with a staffing agency in your city. You have come to the right channel, and I have all of the best advice for you because I've done it for like 15 years. Contracting actually kept me afloat professionally and financially, and it was really good to me the whole time that I became a contractor. And if you haven't seen the first video, please go watch that. It's an introduction. It explains more about what a staffing agency is and what type of contractor that you can become in your profession. However, this particular video is going to talk about how to become a professional contractor. Thank you for joining me at A Biz Creator. This channel was created for business owners, content creators, new business owners. We're going to do branding on this channel. We're going to build community. I'm going to talk about 9 to 5 and employment, side money, anything that has to do with income and building yourself professionally or business-wise with business-to-business topics. 9 to 5 and remote work as well. So please subscribe if these are topics that you're very interested in. I feel like even if you've always thought about being a business owner, if you just subscribe and just do the long haul with us, we will be here for you. We are building communities who are going to be able to help you build your business down the line. And right now, it's just a small channel, and I am going through the topics of all of the experience that I have in my professional life, my 9 to 5 life, and I'm going to be talking about a lot of topics about work-life balance and how I've gotten myself to this point on YouTube. Anyway, that was long-winded. Sorry about that. Okay, so how to become a professional contractor. The way I became a professional contractor was that I was a nurse aide and I was looking for work. So what I did is I decided to go to a staffing agency because I wasn't sure where I wanted to work and also wanted to get experience with different nursing homes in my area. So I called a staffing agency and they had me come in for an interview, and they were asking me my skill sets, what licenses I had or certificates that I had, and they said that they work with many clients who are looking for help, and all I had to do is just provide my availability to them after they did the background check and got all of my information, and that they would call me if a role opened up that they thought I would be interested in. So I did the interview with them, and the interview with the staffing agency is for them to get to know who you are as a profession and as a person. And then what they do is they share that information with their client. And then their client decides, after all of the resumes they send over, who they want to bring in for their interview. So after you do that, you get on their list, and then the second thing you want to do is you also want to go with another staffing agency. Although the staffing agencies are compete for contractors as you're going to become a contractor, they all have different clients they work with. Some work with the same client, like they work for the same hospital. But the best thing about signing up with different agencies, and it's okay to do that, is that some agencies pay more than others, and some agencies have a bigger footprint with, for instance, a hospital than the other agency does. Those are just tidbits of advice that you'll get over time working for staffing agencies. The way you know that you're with a good staffing agency is because they will have many job offers for you versus the other staffing agency. They may not have as many contacts for you or offers. And so the bigger staffing agencies do have more clients. Smaller ones, they actually pay more. So you just have to kind of weigh out your options and kind of have them both on the hook so as you work with staffing agencies, you're going to learn which staffing agencies have more roles for you versus which staffing agency would pay you a little bit more. Maybe it's 50 cents or $1 more an hour. Also, I used to select my staffing agencies that I would go interview with their clients were the staffing agencies that were proactive and followed up with emails, and also listened to what my needs were and were willing to kind of put me out on a limb with their client to kind of abide to what I was looking for, whether it was I only wanted to work the morning shift or I only wanted to work for this dollar amount an hour. And so the staffing agencies that worked harder for me are the ones that I typically would go interview with their clients for, if that makes sense. And I'll put a little like text message of what I meant here. When you're recording, it's different because although I do like to obviously edit out my points, I do tend to kind of go off. Anyway, bear with me here. Okay, so you're going to sign on with your staffing agencies. I would recommend 1 to 3 agencies. And number 2, you want to practice your interview skills. And I do have a playlist that interview questions and answers that can be helpful to you. You do want to get good at interviewing. The reason why is because you're going to have other contractors that want those roles, especially if it's like say you're in healthcare, it's like a nursing home that everybody wants to work at for some reason. Maybe it's the clients are really easy to work for, or the residents are easy to work for, or maybe it's a hospital, a prestige hospital you want to get in with. There's going to be other professionals that want that role. Or let's say it's a warehouse where you know it's a great company, they will train you to get certificates and you really want that job. You're going to be competing with other job seekers and candidates that want that job as well. So you want to get good at interviewing. Obviously, if you're just looking for a job for seasonal and it's not too big of a deal for you, you definitely want to put your best foot forward and learn some interview. You want to learn how to answer some of the most common interview questions. So you want to do that. You want to be prepared either way, put on your nicest shirt, put a smile on your face, go in with a great attitude, open-minded, let them know who you are professionally, and you'll be fine. Interviewing is always nerve-wracking for anybody. So just put yourself out there and call the staffing agencies, email them, send them your resume, go to their interviews, meet with them. They're typically very friendly. They almost feel like they're like salespeople, and they're going to sell you to their client. They're going to tell them all of the great things about you, and the client, they'll know if you're right for their client because their client and them have a relationship. The client and the agency have the relationship. And once you get your foot in the door and you start contracting with the same agencies, you're going to be able to network with other colleagues and other people, other professionals in the industry. So it's going to be very helpful, and you're going to learn a lot as you go along. Okay, so number 1, call staffing agencies. Number 2, go meet with them. And number 3, once you go to your first contract, whether it's short or long, you're going to learn tricks of the trade. And what I mean by that is you're going to learn the industry, you're going to learn how to do your role, and sometimes you're going to learn something a little bit more advanced than your role, but you're just going to ask questions and you're actually going to be able to expand your knowledge and your skill set. So that's what I really loved about contracting. Each contract you can learn more and more in your industry and your experiences. You could put that on your resume as you contract at different companies or different roles. For example, if you're an IT professional and you're doing help desk, then there may be a contract where they want you to do help desk and also maybe do like networking, like I don't know what all the terms are with IT, but they might want to have you like train somebody, or they might want to have you do special projects. And the special projects in IT or in finance or in accounting or in any role that you're in is going to help you immensely on your resume. So yeah, that's how you become a professional contractor. You get on with staffing agencies, you interview, you practice interviewing, you get your roles in a contract, you get your contract role, and you just keep going to each job to job to job, learning the industry and the company, and that's okay. You're just going to build your resume up, and that's how you become a professional contractor. I'm going to go more in depth with this, so let me leave a couple points here. Okay, freeze frame. I want to expand on this. Putting this video out there just to see if I get anybody that needs help. But I'm definitely going to go more in depth with this topic on how to become a professional contractor, because I embody it and I know so much about how to be successful. So, and the reason why I'm saying that is because my resume has so much experience on it. Even though I don't have a degree in my field, there are a lot of tasks that I've learned over the years where could bump me up into the next title to make more money, essentially, if I kept on with the experience that I had, if that makes sense. I'll tell you more about that in a future video about what I actually do for my 9 to 5. Eventually everyone's gonna know. But yeah, I was actually doing tasks that professionals do that I did not have a degree in. That's what's so awesome and amazing about being a contractor. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you for stopping by, and please leave your favorite emoji in the comment, or leave me a comment if you need help. If you are right now a job seeker at the moment and you're like, I want to be a contractor, I need help, leave a comment. I will help you. I think the most important thing is to sign on, like I said, with 3 staffing agencies and get good at interviewing. Talk to you later. Thank you. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for stopping by at a Biz Creator channel. I will definitely expand on this topic. I'm going to merge these 2 videos I just made together into one big video, and then this will catapult to the next video. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. Bye-bye.